Hello, my name is Pablo Pereda, and I welcome you to my informative speech for Dr. Juliet and my speech communications online class. I'll be introducing my audience, please. And his brother.
Hi, I'm Pablo's mom.
Hello, I'm Pablo with that.
So in today's world, gambling is no longer confined to only casinos, racetracks, and casualty trips to Las Vegas. It's now advertised on your phone during family events or even through apps. What used to be an occasional pastime has now turned into a constant practice in today's world. Today, I want to take a closer look at how gambling has become an everyday occurrence for millions and millions of people around. I'll discuss my three main points. First, how online gambling has deeply become an everyday thing in our lives. Second, how gambling affects our brain. And third, treatments and recovery options for those struggling with this addiction. Being online makes it incredibly easy for people to access gambling. You don't even need to drive to the casino anymore. You can just do it from your home or even your bedroom or even work or the classroom. It makes it easier to make it a daily habit. According to Isaac Rose Berman, a fellow at the American Institute from Boys and Men, the risk of online gambling has led to an obsession mood swing for multiple people, and intrusive thoughts that led to more intrusive thoughts and more, let's say, violence on the brain caused by the gambling. Mr. Isaac has interviewed multiple college students. One of them was a sophomore college that said, and I quote, he admits that the first thing he checks on her phone every morning are the live odds. For example, right here on my visual aid, there's multiple ads, or let's say odds, where you can bet on what to do. The first one, of course, is the president election race from Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. It's very normal. But the second one's a bit more tricky. That's about the Super Bowl from Bad Bunny. People could trade, see the odds about what is going to be his first song. A bit weird if you could say that, but it's all part of the gambling. Another source from Matthew Solar from the Institute of Harvard recognizes and reinforces this by saying, and I quote, you can experience harm from gambling. It includes addiction, just like you can with alcohol and other drugs. Gambling isn't just a pastime. Gambling is a drug that can affect the brain in multiple ways that you can never expect it. But harm caused by gambling goes far beyond than just losing money or focus. To truly understand how it affects the brain, we might need to take a closer look at the brain. Gambling doesn't just influence behavior, it rewires it. Over time, the brain causes more and more struggle, pushing individuals to gamble more frequently and take higher risk for that excitement. A study in the Journal of Behavioral Addictions found that repeated gambling leads to reward prediction errors, which basically means the more you gamble, the more errors you get, but the closer you get to that win. Neuroscientist Luke Clark discovered that near misses activate the same reward as pathways as to wins. This basically explains the more you get closer to that win or that near miss, it's better than just a win, making you gonna have to do it more and more, causing more problems. But understanding this, that gambling changes the brain. Understanding that this is a problem and an addiction can help us see that recovery that can be challenging. Just like any addiction, recovery is meant to be hard. Recovery is tough on those that are affected. But there are effective treatments and supports groups that can help you see the light. Gambling addiction can deeply affect the brain and behavior. but recovery is always possible. According to the American Psychiatric Association, cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT for short, is one of the most effective treatments out there. CBT helps individuals identify that distorted thinking, that fuels the parent of the thinking of gambling, helps them see the light. It might be tough for them to accept that it is an addiction at first try, but the more they see the light, the more they see the truth, and hopefully they recover. Support groups also play a major role in this. For example, Gamblers Anonymous, or GA, a group of community that serves the same thing as many other support communities. They share the similar struggles. This is for gambling. Research on gambling journals report that individuals that attend these meetings regularly manage to have higher levels of accountability, which leads to better recovery from gambling. Gambler Anonymous, or GA for short, are globally or even nationwide. There's plenty of them you can find around the neighborhood or around the states, always willing to help you. Now that we explore how accessible online gambling has become, how it affects the brain, and how treatments are available, we can better understand why gambling has become such a serious problem in today's world. Gambling today is more accessible than ever before, more addictive than ever before, and more dangerous than ever before. It is no longer confined to casinos and raceways or parties. Online gambling has made it easier for people to fall into it and cause harmful habits. You can just grab your phone, go into the online app, and just do it. It takes nothing like that. But awareness is the first step of recovering. Understanding how gambling affects the brain, recognize the signs of addiction, we can help ourselves out of treatment or in support. Overall, I believe gambling is a serious thing. But just like anything, any problems, you can fix it with support and treatments with people that you love and care. This is my presentation about why gambling is a really serious effort that needs really a lot of things to be fixed. But I believe everything can be fixed. Thank you.